This video is brought to you by Straight Goods News, Canada's alternative online news source. Visit straightgoods.ca.
Having a 30-year track record of monitoring and working with the EI program, we have a pretty good history of being able to assess how things are going. And I will tell you that the EI program, in terms of service delivery, has never been worse. And you've heard many of these stories because the media has covered them. You've heard the stories about people being unable to contact the Service Canada employee to inquire about their claims. They've been well documented. You hear stories about people who are waiting for months to get checks. These are not isolated incidences. This has become common occurrence. The government has choices, and the government has chosen to reduce services for those who are awaiting EI benefits. And the federal government has, in fact, failed to meet its performance targets. There are a lot of common themes here. One of them is automation. The government's been saying for the last 3 or 4 years they're moving to an automated system that will produce more efficiencies. Well, this automated system's been in place for a number of years now, and things are not getting any better. In fact, they're getting much worse. I want to tell you a couple of stories because we see them fairly often. We've had instances in which clients have been forced to sell their homes because they're without money and they have no idea if and when they will be receiving their EI benefits. 2 or 3 times without work and without money is a long time to go for most Canadians. People are in desperate, desperate financial circumstances. Many of our clients are depressed. Many of our clients have made declarations to our staff that they have contemplated suicide for fear of the future and for being in poverty and for losing self-respect and dignity, because not only are they without income, they're without work, and work is important to people. This government has choices. People who have paid into EI are people who not long ago were working, and in many instances had paid into the EI program for many, many years. EI is not a benefit, it is a right. It is a right to entitlement that unemployed workers should expect of this government, and they should expect a reasonable quality of service in a prompt and efficient manner. This government has failed Canadians, and it has failed unemployed workers, and there is no indication that things are about to improve.
Be the beneficiary of consolidation. People, they were going to actually enlarge a little bit on the Halifax Centre. When this person spoke out and said that this was not manageable, this was not doable, and talked about all the, the misgivings and the failings about it, they actually came in to the centre in the middle of his shift at 2 o'clock in the day, 2 senior Coast Guard people, management people, and said, you have to leave the centre. We've listened to you in the public, through the media, and we're concerned about your ability to make sound and rational decisions about the lives of people as a rescue coordinator because of what we've heard. They question not only his integrity, but they question his psychological ability, a professional rescue coordinator, to do the kinds of things that he was doing based on the fact that he spoke out. And the Marine Rescue Subcenter in Quebec, we had a 38-year veteran there who would actually come back on contract. And this was the last 10 years of his career. He was the superintendent of search and rescue in the Quebec region. And this was the person that said, they cut his contract and said, we no longer require your services, because this was the person that spoke out. Again, was also a person who had applied on positions in Halifax at the Joint Rescue Coordination Centre. They refused him on that board for a competition to get a job because he wasn't qualified. But yet he was an instructor instructing maritime rescue coordinators at the Sydney Coast Guard College, and he was so I mean, I think these kinds of methods speak for itself, and the story just goes on and on. It's actually very frightening.